So, all sorted out. I decided to invest in a microphone because the last video the sound was pretty poor, the ride was nice and the picture quality wasn't brilliant. So there's a new camera, new microphone, and so I suppose today I'm going to test it all out and go for a ride. The intention is to get up the ramp first without wheel spinning, so I'm just going to change the setting. It's on road at the moment and I want to put it onto not off-road but rain mode, because I don't want any wheel spin at all really. I want to keep the traction, so I want the wheel to turn slowly while get some momentum up the slope. Okay. Awesome. Whee! Don't grab the front brake. Oh, that's it. And then I'm going to change the mode back to road again. There we go. Better braking that way. So yeah, so I'm going to go off to the seaside. Yeah, I'm going to go to a traditional seaside town and possibly to see a monument, sort of monument. It was an old castle originally, but I'll show you that. So the place I'm going is Herne Bay. Can have a little look at the sea. Dirty seat. Oh well. And Reculver. Okay, so that'll do for the time being. Oh, the picture quality, I thought, oh yeah, this new camera and everything, this picture quality will be brilliant, but you've got to really find the right setting for it. And I'm trying this one. I'm going to put my visor down. There we go. So hopefully the sound is good, hopefully. But the settings on the camera, I had them on a standard setting. Down these narrow lanes, it sort of gets a distorted, well, not even distorted, it just doesn't focus quickly enough on the sides. So by changing a few of the settings on there, I'm hoping that it's sorted itself out. Slightly overcast today. It's about 21 degrees, 20 degrees. It's dry. It's warm. I mean, I'm sweating. It's hot. I've got, you know, taken the underlayer off my jacket, but I'm still in boots and jeans and decent gloves. But yeah, this is a reasonably narrow lane. The faster you go, the more the sides get a little bit, you know, out of focus and stuff. So hopefully that's sorted out. There's a whole bunch of other settings I can try. It's all trial and error, isn't it, really? And I'm still new to this sort of camera stuff and YouTubing stuff. I still haven't set up the channel properly, but it doesn't matter. The main thing is, the main person that gets to see it is my dad, who is all the way down in Devon stroke Cornwall, and I don't get to see him that often, being the other side of the country in Kent. So anyone else that wants to come for the ride, please do enjoy yourselves. I would. It's actually really refreshing. Oh, cooling right down now. It's nice. Look at the cows on the marsh there. Can you see them? Cows. They're beef. Well, there might be cows. But they have them up on in the marsh. It helps clear the grasses. Right, so I'm going to switch off the camera for a bit and probably won't switch it back on till I get to the traditional seaside town. See you in a bit. Okay, so apologies, I thought I was recording and obviously I wasn't. That's how I'm such a whiz on this camera. That's lovely view, isn't it? Too busy for me, way too busy, too many people. But it is nice to just dip the toe in and have a little look at the sea and coastal towns. But give me a beach with maybe one bar on it and very few people any day of the week, or even no bar and no people. No. I'm sure it's very nice, but that's not for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ride down towards Reculver, and possibly stop there. I might not, I have no idea. I'm just going to wing it. It's a holiday park down here also, so you'll see a lot of these holiday homes. God, my arse is numb, can't feel it. Bit of random information no one needed, but I'm better at random rubbish information than I am historic stuff. My mum was the historian of the family. So that's the Reculver Towers. Right out, so you've got the wind jobbies creating electricity. There's Herne Bay right over there. Right. Oh, I do fancy going to the pub. So the ride I'm going to do now is just through some country villages, which is my favourite thing on the bike. I'm going to go through Marshside, Chislet, and back up towards home. It's getting a bit more overcast now. It is forecast to rain, and well, I don't like riding in the rain. It's cold. And anyone who knows me well knows I hate the bloody cold and I hate rain, hence why I live in Kent, and even then it rains too much. But anyway, not going to complain. No, 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 no much. The important thing is I'm enjoying this ride. It is nice. Just being on the bike, I love it. Lovely views from the top there. That was up for sale not long ago. Millions and millions of pounds. Don't remember how much, but yeah, look at that. And apparently you can stay in there like an Airbnb thing. Cool. Missing a few bits though, I think, because this takes us to Marshside, which is one of my favourite villages, which leads on to, I think it's Chislet to Marshside or Marshside to Chislet. No, yeah, Marshside to Chislet. Anyhow, I'm going to slow down for this because it is so pretty. Love the names. Little Gray's Farm. Don't rush it, mate, don't rush it. Nice. So it is marshy down here. Obviously you've got these little dikey things. Dikey things? Don't know what you call them. They collect water. But yeah. I saw a Spitfire the other day. I think it was the day before yesterday. I might actually add that into the footage, just for a little bit of fun. I've yet to see a Spitfire when I'm on the Triumph. I'd like that. I would like that, but hasn't happened as yet. But they tend to fly over, you know. You get these, you pay for these back seats in a Spitfire, get the experience, and I think they're quite expensive. I think it's something like £2,000 to £3,000. Because of lockdown, there wasn't any going on, obviously, and that was because, you know, distancing and so on. So anyhow, you're seeing them come over quite a lot, more or less daily, because they've got a backlog, I guess. And so this one was doing a few little tricks and things, and I used my phone to film it. Luckily it's a good phone, but even still it wasn't exactly easy. Some of the shots you just didn't see it. Some of it I had to zoom in on. and then when I did zoom in you lose that quality, but you get the idea. It was nice. We were coming back from the pub. Poor old Bob, she'd hurt her back, and I forced her to go to the pub for a drink, and she one glass of wine and she was completely squiffy. But it did her good. Did her good to get out. And it was just nice, as I say, to see that Spitfire. There he is. Oh well. Yeah. Don't chase me. You. I meant the dog, obviously. You know. So that's Marshside, and this is sort of Chislet we're coming up into now. This is nice. I like Chislet. Very nice. Oh, it's for sale. Oh, that'll be a lot. Yeah, there was a stables across the road here. It was for sale at one point, but you know, it's got the same problems I had with mine. You know, you got no grazing with it. Horses need grazing, and we are limited for space with these equestrian centres. That's a nice pub, and so limited to the point where there's just the grazing becomes so poor, and you try to keep these horses out in the fields because obviously it's where they're meant to be, eating grass in a field somewhere. You can keep them in the stables obviously, but it costs a lot of money. Why am I going on about, anyway, never mind, enjoy the ride. Oh, pigeon! Ah! Oh! Now that's just stupid. See, look at the traffic. Oh, don't start, leave it alone. I'll be turning off in a minute. I can hear Bob telling me, oh no. They're going where I am, how dare they. Hello? Now the question is, when you got two on a bicycle like that, are they considered to be one cyclist, or is it two cyclists? Because, you know, I think that's a valid question. Such a child. Now you see, is that one cyclist or is that two cyclists? Yes, that's better. I think I'm gonna get this just about right and miss the rain. I mean, it's coming over, it's more to my right and behind me. It's a bit clearer over there. They did forecast it to rain by about 3 o'clock, but it was so muggy this morning, you know, I thought, oh, I've got to go for a ride and just cool down. I mean, it's lovely, but Oops, some cows again. But I can feel a change in the temperature. You know it's raining not too far away, because you suddenly get that colder feeling. It's quite nice when it's really hot and muggy. It keeps you cool. But as people know, I hate the sodding rain. I like sun, I like it hot, I like deserts and stuff. So Dad, you got to see the seaside. Not a huge amount of it. It was just a bit busy for me down there. I think if I'd gone down in the week, not on the weekend, then it would have been a bit quieter. But it's really nice to smell the sea air occasionally. Although salt's not good for me, I'm not allowed salt anymore apparently. So anywho, that was Herne Bay. I'm going to do a couple more. There's a really nice one I'd like to do. Well, they're all nice in their own way. There's a couple of beaches that we like to go down that are great for the dog. Before COVID, we were going down and having a good swim in there. See, I'm just rambling on yet again. I do that. Now that's either insects hitting my helmet or rain. It's rain. I knew it. I knew it. Bloody rain. Woo. Luckily I'm literally 3 or 4 minutes from home. Not even that. Feels good. Nice. Good for the head.